Every good dog owner knows to keep their best friend on a leash in public. Robin did just that with her dog Violet. So imagine her shock when she copped a huge fine.
Robin and Violet are the best of mates.
She's just a very relaxed, chill dog. She's deaf, she's my heart and soul. She's just a big teddy bear, really.
Wherever Robin goes, her blue heeler Violet is never far behind.
Every morning we go to the beach together. She's with me 24/7. She comes to work every day. Oh, we're like a horse in a saddle. We belong together. You don't you?
Robin owns fashion boutique Wit and What at Moffat Beach on the Sunshine Coast. Working 7 days a week to keep doors open during the cost of living crisis. She just stopped for a break outside her store when two female council workers approached.
She was on a lead, she was, had her underneath my foot. She was just sitting there next to me, and 10 minutes later the ladies came around the corner. They told me about not having the dog on my hand.
Despite wearing a collar and being on a leash, Robin claims council staff accused her of failing to control Violet in a public space.
Have you ever had any complaints about Violet before?
We had one complaint because she barked at a child. The child was out on the footpath area.
Do you understand the need for these kinds of laws in general, though, to protect the public?
Oh, totally. But I also think she was on a lead and collar, she was behaving properly. If you went to all the cafes and everything in the mornings, most people have their dogs underneath their foot.
Robin claims the council workers issued her a warning before leaving, telling her further action would be discussed with a supervisor.
I spoke to the supervisor at the council the next day. She said that Violet had growled, and she basically went through some of the things that they say are allowed and not allowed with dogs, and things that we weren't aware of. I don't think many people are. And she said that it would be a warning.
Days later, a backflip. Robin had been issued the $806 fine by email.
Can you afford to pay this fine?
Oh, definitely not. I'd rather go and sit in jail for a day. I told them I will not be paying the fine on principle. If she'd attacked someone or done the wrong thing, I'd take responsibility. But in this circumstance, it was, totally wrong.
Robin's hefty fine comes as the state government launches its new canine crackdown. With on-the-spot fines more than doubling, there's now even the risk of prison time if you do the wrong thing. While it is about protecting the public, many are calling it excessive and, quite simply, a dog act.
It's totally ridiculous. I mean, it's just unfair and just picking on dog owners.
I think she should dispute it because the dog was actually on the lead and it was just under her foot. That's a dog restrained.
Absolutely ridiculous, yeah. Why have they chosen the maximum fine?
You've got to pay up, but then it will make people pay the rules.
In a statement to A Current Affair, Sunshine Coast Council says,
Sunshine Coast Council has undertaken an extensive community education campaign. Council takes community concerns seriously and is available to meet with the customer to discuss their concerns and explain the reasoning behind our actions.
How has this whole ordeal left you feeling?
It's wrong. We're trying to survive, and it's just another stress that I didn't need. And I'd walk over hot coals for my dog. I'll close the shop if I'd give her up. She's my baby girl.
Well, Robin has now taken her case to the Mayor's office and she intends to fight the hefty fine.